go ahead. Let's kick it off and get started for the week. All right. Each week we look back on the week that was and find the best thing that happened in the world of sports, world of football. Sean, what was your best of the week from this past week?
Well, obviously the pickings are slimmer, a lot less football to talk about. Yeah. I mean, there was some good stuff. I mean, I'm not going to go with the fans again this week, but I think the viewers got a pretty good show. Even in the one lopsided game, it was definitely not boring to watch. But that leads me to my honorable mention. With that blowout, I'm going to give my honorable mention to the Seattle Seahawks, who once again put a hurting on somebody, and this time had a quarterback that hadn't thrown a football in over a week, and came out with a game plan that required him to only throw 17 passes, completed 12 of them for 124 yards and a touchdown, and somehow still pummeled the Niners 41-6, not even giving up a touchdown. I mean, yikes. From the opening kick return for a touchdown, give it to the 12th man, because they got loud at that moment and they never stopped. But we'll see how next week goes. They get the one team that probably isn't afraid to play there. So we'll see about that. But the real best of the week, it's kind of an obvious pick, and I don't normally go college football, but I'm going to hand it to the Indiana Hoosiers, who complete the first ever 16-0 college football season, right? And
I think there's been some in like Division II or something like that, but I think this is the first in like an FBS.
Yeah. And obviously no chance to make it to 17-0, but ironic to complete a 16-0 season in Miami, with I'm sure some of the remaining Dolphins from their undefeated team watching that historic undefeated thing. But everything from silencing Ray Lewis and Michael Irvin on the sidelines to, I'm not going to take anything away from Miami. They played a tough game, but it was a very different game than what Indiana was playing, and it was a lot of stars. There were some, fortunate big plays, which is kind of their mantra, I guess. Get it in the hands of your stars and hope something happens. But Indiana just played college football. Good running game, good safe passing game, clever play calling, like they have all year, and I was really happy for him to see him come out on top. I'm gonna give it to Cignetti and the Indiana Hoosiers, and congratulations. I'm sure that party's not going to be over for several days. It's a wild time in the Hoosier state for sure, but no doubt in my mind, for me that's the feel good story of the best of the week.
Yeah, I saw some clips of the people lining up in front of bars in Bloomington, like on Sunday night, like sitting out for a day, getting ready. So I'm sure the party will be going on there for quite a while. Devin has he has what's frustrated him. Apparently, nothing good happened for Devin in sports this past week.
Sorry to hear that, Devin. How are you?
The Patriots have an easy road to make it to the Super Bowl. He said he is speaking from a Dolphins fan's perspective. I mean, look. The thing I will always say about this, I said it about the Eagles. I think it was 2 years ago when people were whining about how easy the Eagles schedule. You don't get to schedule your 17 games in the regular season. That's not something that teams get to do. And injuries, things happen. But there was a quarterback who played for a team in Philadelphia that reminded the world in a tweet this past weekend that New England has a history of losing to backup quarterbacks in championship games. So, look, we will certainly be previewing that game with the Patriots this weekend, and don't necessarily guarantee victory is all I'm going to say. But my best from the weekend, and I had the Seattle D as well, as you kind of mentioned. 236 yards allowed, 3 turnovers, no touchdowns against. 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss in that drubbing. So I kind of moved that to my honorable mention. Another one is people somehow just learned that Marcus Freeman is smart, articulate, well spoken from the pregame and halftime show for the national championship last night. Welcome to reality, folks.
Right.
Marcus Freeman, hell of a guy. Has a future in politics or sports broadcasting or whatever the hell that man wants to do. Hopefully, after many national championships in northern Indiana.
Yeah, hopefully no time soon.
Yeah, hopefully not. But my actual one, and with the Notre Dame attire on, Notre Dame alum Kyron Williams, 21 carries, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns, added 30 yards receiving in the Rams' 20-17 win over the Bears on Sunday night. Thrilling game there. His 117 yards, Sean, 35% of the Rams' yards.
They definitely had a game plan with the running game, and I know I don't know if Corum didn't look 100%. I don't know if they just had Corum's number, but between the two of them, pretty good game plan. And since you have your Notre Dame attire on, let's not forget that the play to send it to overtime, despite the tremendous play by Caleb Williams, also a tremendous fake to the middle of the field.
Sure was.
And a break back outside to be wide open by Notre Dame alum Cole Kmet as well. That was
heck of a play there. Colston Loveland had gotten banged up in that one, so Kmet came up big when he did. Yeah, Corum only 6 carries, 19 yards. The Bears did a heck of a job bottling him up. But they're two different types of runners. They both thrived in that Rams offense, and I'm sure they'll both be called upon this upcoming weekend. But it was a heck of a weekend of football.